Hi folks, just a quick walk around the Fairy Village Woods. I was supposed to be going for a walk with someone else, but that person didn't bother, so come up, go for a walk anyway. Well, I'm going to talk about something that that person started to talk to me about. Well, that we were discussing. You know, is it better to be with someone who is gorgeous or someone who is ugly? His words, not mine. I wouldn't necessarily use the word ugly to describe anyone. But he was basically saying it's better to be with someone who's ugly. I went, well, yeah. It's better to be with someone who's got a personality. And it is very much the case that quite often the people that are better looking do not have a personality. Because they never had to develop one to get the attention. Because most cases is, we have the personality we have because when we were kids, we wanted to get the attention of other kids. We wanted all those friends, so therefore we had to have a personality to be able to get those friends. But the good-looking kids never had to do that because they got the attention anyway. All the boys went to the pretty girl. All the girls went to the pretty boy. Yeah, there was no need to develop a personality or be good at jokes, be good at sport, be good at be a trusting friend or anything like that, because you didn't need to. Everybody wanted to get to know you because you were the pretty one. And that's the same with adults. Yeah. But it's not with my situation. And I do audios for this person, so therefore I'm not going to say anything here that I've not said on audios to her. I didn't pick her. Yeah, this person I think may be my wife in the future. I didn't pick her. She wasn't my choice. Yeah, she doesn't look like the typical woman that I'd normally go for. But one thing I will point out with regards to that, I've chosen wrong every time. Every time I've chosen wrong. So, if God is choosing this time, that fills me with far greater confidence. Because I know that when I choose so badly. Because I choose purely, mainly, certainly first sight is based on looks, isn't it? That's what we tend to choose. It's about looks first. Then, I mean, the thing of it is, you choose someone who's absolutely gorgeous. On most occasions, you're not going to be looking at that person's face all the time. You'll be looking at that person's face, certainly when you get together and you've been together for a while, you'll be looking at that person's face probably at 5%, maybe 10% of the time you're together. The rest of that time, it's their personality. It's who they are as a person that you can be looking at. That's the thing you're going to be seeing the most. So, what is it best to get? It's best to focus on personality, isn't it, really? Yeah. So, that's an interesting point, then. It certainly is the case that if God is choosing, then that's why I say to people that are godly people, then you need to let God choose who's going to be your husband or wife, because certainly our ability to choose is really bad. We're not good at it at all. So, if we've done so badly, maybe God can do better. I don't think He can do worse than what we do, than when we choose. So, when God chooses, it's interesting to see what He chooses, as in what personality type He chooses for you, because He's going to be choosing the person that is absolutely perfect for you. It's just that you don't necessarily know that. Yeah, because you've been focusing on other things. Like, you've got lots of women now who focus on making sure they've got a big butt. So there must be men who want that. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not in the know of that sort of thing because I'm not of that age group. I have no idea. I wouldn't be... God, why? I mean, okay, if the person sits on your lap and they've got a big butt, that'd be a lot more comfortable than if they've got a bony butt. I get that. Is that the reason for it? I don't think so. So, I have no idea. It must be something like the baboon. Baboon has a big butt that's pink, but I imagine it's, yeah, for the baboon it's about having a lovely pink butt because it gets the attention. So I suppose for now women want a big butt because it gets the attention of these men who are like baboons, basically. That may be the case. I don't know. No idea. Have to ask someone who's in the know of it, I suppose. But yeah, it's quite bizarre. But yeah, as I say, people go for different things. They like different things about. That's why some people like tall people, some people like short people, some people like plump people, some people like thin people. That's cool. If everyone liked the same type, it wouldn't be enough to go around, would there? So that's really good. Well, that's the same with regards to so many things, isn't it? You know, sports teams. People like different sports teams because, yeah, they may have a player who got your attention at some point in time, and because of that player you'll like the team. But then when you like the team, even when that player goes, you'll still stay with the team, even though it was never really a team you liked, it was that one player. And different people like different things based upon the different personality types, or the height types, or the colour of the hair, the length of the hair. You know, it's, yeah. There's loads of different things that people tick boxes, and they like people because of that, and they like people because of that. If I had to tick boxes, I wouldn't even know what to tick. To be honest, I would have no idea as to what to tick, because I know what I need. You know, put it this way, for the journey going forwards, I have no idea really what that journey is going to be. So I have no idea what I need as the person who's going to be walking that journey with me. What do I need from that person? I don't know. God does. So if I went onto a dating site and tried to pick people based upon that, I would have no idea where to start. And that's why I've never started. That's why I wouldn't start with that, because I have no idea where to start. Yeah. Problem is, I'd always end up picking the wrong people, wouldn't I? Because that's what I've done before. I picked the wrong people, so therefore, am I going to continue to pick the wrong people? Yeah, probably. Which is why I need to leave it to God and say, okay, you do that. You know, I'd rather be single than keep getting with the wrong people. There's no benefit. I'm not interested in dating. Yeah, I'm not interested in dating tons of women until I find the right one. Because chances are I could be at it for 20, 30 years. I can't be bothered with that. No. No, it's too much hard work. Yeah, I'm not that interested in that. Yeah, if God wants to bring someone into my life who's going to be the right person for me and me the right person for them, then fantastic. I'll go with that. That would be brilliant, because that would just be perfect, because it means that we will be, helping each other on the journey. That's what matters. Yeah. And when you get to know the person, you get to see their heart, you get to see their personality. You're going to fall absolutely and totally in love with them anyway. So therefore, you're going to love everything about them. So isn't it better to realise how attractive they are after you get to know their personality, rather than get to know how attractive they are and then try to figure out if they've got a nice personality. Have the foundation be something that's actually strong rather than weak, because looks, generally speaking, as you get older, looks die anyway. So if you're basing your choice on whether someone is attractive, you're going to be disappointed down the line, because what you're going to be left with is personality anyway. You won't be left with those looks. Look at people in their 80s. They don't look as they did when they were 20. They just don't. Time has a negative impact on that sort of stuff. So but the personality of the person is still there. They still have pretty much the same personality as they did when they were in their 20s. Now they're in their 80s. Alright, but that's the point. Is that if we're on a dating site, or if we're going out trying to find someone, the one thing we don't get to know until quite a bit later is the real personality of the person. That's something that, because, if someone's out for a night, generally speaking, they're drinking. They're drinking lots of alcohol, so therefore they're not really going to be who they are anyway, are they? They're going to be a much more loosened version, or maybe even uptight version, depends upon how alcohol affects them. And then you have the first stages of dating, is when people, generally speaking, aren't that honest with each other. They can be on their best behaviour, and they can be hiding certain parts of their personality because of the fact that they think themselves that maybe this person won't like that part of my personality. So it can take time to see that, can't it? The most important thing is the thing that we often don't see until we've already committed. At least committed to a certain degree. Difficult, isn't it, really? Dating can be very difficult. So that's why I've just not bothered. I just haven't bothered. If God wants to bring someone, fantastic. Otherwise, nah. I'll just stay single. Why would I want to go into that area, into that world? There's nothing there that interests me. Anyway, coming to the end of this one now, so put it this way. One thing that I'm waiting for is for God to bring that person next to me so we can start our journey together. So I'm waiting for that, as I'm waiting for other things as well. And so let's see what happens with regards to all of that, I suppose. Indeed. And as something happens, I'll let you know. You take care. God bless. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.